Satellite TV and social media played an important part in the Syrian revolution, in the making of the Syrian revolution, and managing the Syrian revolution, and there were positive and negative effects that satellite TV and social media had. The positive effect is that they allow networking. I mean, the entire revolution was planned using Facebook. It was covered, and we ensured that the international community knows about every violation that's taken place through YouTube. Twitter help us spread knowledge to a wider section of the population all over the world, of decision makers all over the world. Without these kind of technologies, I really don't see that we would have known as much about what's happening inside Syria. I think the blockade established by the Assad on information in Syria would have succeeded. But we've managed to break this blockade through a smart use of social media technology. Satellite TV then moved in, allowed, rebroadcasted these videos, and allowed people all over the world to know that what's really happening all through Syria. I mean, people in Damascus at one point had no idea that the situation was so bloody in Aleppo or Dara or elsewhere without satellite TV and the YouTubes that were presented by activists as tremendous risk of their lives, and many of them died, in fact, trying to capture these YouTubes. Without that combination, that marriage between social media and satellite TV, even Syrians would not have known really about the revolution. That was at least one part of the promise we made to the Syrian people that we kept, is that people would immediately know about the suffering. You know, that the international community cannot feign ignorance. No one will be ignorant or will have the luxury to feign ignorance about what was happening. That was really social media and satellite TV helped us with this. Now, the negative aspect is that it also allowed for the regime to spew his sectarian venom by also orchestrating videos of abuse of detainees in which the sectarian character of the abuser and the abuse was clearly shown, and by taking these videos and leaking them to activists, and activists of course had to share them. By doing that, by sharing the videos along these lines, the sectarian sentiments were being introduced into the scene, were being manipulated by the regime, and social media allowed for that. Satellite TV allowed for that. The misinformation campaigns that occasionally takes place also allow, you know, there was no time to sometimes do fact checking, so some lies can be always filtered through or infused through the campaigns that you are waging as activists. And that undermines sometimes the credibility of some of the reports that we were trying to do. So you can see, therefore, there was the marriage of satellite TV and social media have had a good role to play in the beginning. It allowed for a revolution to happen. It created the awareness necessary for this revolution to happen. It created awareness of the revolution, of its realities. But then, as the struggle dragged on and on, it allowed for extremist forces to emerge, to hijack the cause,